Good afternoon and welcome to the League of Lads Season 16, game number 1 of Wilted Roses versus Pretenders. In a game I'm excited to see. I've been told that this is the two teams to watch of Lads right now, and I'm excited to say that I'm the first one here. We're going to be going into the bands right now. We're going to see a Rubik band. We don't see a lot of it at my MMR, but we're going to see it banned right now. We're going to see a Tinker and a Nature's Prophet band. Very strong heroes right now, so it's good to see. Now, while we take a little bit of time to think about our bands right now, we're going to talk about League of Lads. Okay, what is Lads? Well, League of Lads is a North American Dota 2 beer league for low immortals. It's a lot of fun. If you want to come and hang out, be a caster, we'd love to have you. If you'd love to be a player, come get that immortal. Right now I'm Ancient 5. Next season 17, I will be in there winning. I tell you what, all right, we got this MMR inflation. Get your time in right now before it gets reset and goes back into MMR depression. Let's go into the bands right here. We got a Hoodwink on the other side. Pretenders, a little worried about Wilted Rose's position 4. I think it might be Ann Dizzle. I remember the name. I don't remember the face. That's okay, though, like a one-night stand. We're going to be going in. We have Spirit Breaker, another position 4 band. Let's go. Wilted Roses are going to be picking their last band into their first pick. They might pick something in the 4-5 position, or they could go crazy with a core pick. We see that a lot of times as well, like an Ember Spirit and OD. Something that might go in the off lane or mid lane, like a Primal Beast. It could be a little crazy. Who knows what's going to go on? But you know what? I'm just glad we're here having a blast. Okay? Now, you only have 2 minutes and 10 seconds of reserve time, so you do have to use that a little sparingly, right? You got to think a little bit between these bands, a little bit between picks, what you're thinking about, what you want to play, what you don't want to play against, and really get down to it. They're going to go for an Ursa band. I think this is the first core band, and they're going to pick up that Lena. Like I said, you want to pick up something. If you're going to pick up a core, get something that can flex to the mid, or we see a lot of safe lane Lena as well. Very good hero right now. Pretenders going to have a little bit of time to think about what they want here, and then they're going to pick something up. I'm excited to see. Maybe they pick up a core. Maybe they go for something a little crazy, you know? Honestly, I have no idea what they're going to pick. I've never seen either one of these teams. They're going to pick up an X. Like I said, a lot of people like to pick up those early cores, right? The first one, so it's not going to get banned out and they're okay playing it. So, Pretenders must be really comfortable on the Axe and they're okay playing it against the Lena, which is nice. I think that's okay. Lena has some pretty good attack speed, which is going to make the Axe spin faster. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we're going to go into the bans right here. Wilted Roses. They're going to ban 2 heroes they don't want to play against. That might be good against the Lena, or whatever else they're going to play in that core position. They're going to go ban for the Morphling, which is very good, right? He's able to steal the Lena. And they're going to go for another pick right here. Morphling to pick. They already have an offlaner. Do you go like Ember Spirit? Do you ban like an Ember Spirit? Would that be crazy? Well, it goes good against Lena. You want something with like a Mage Slayer probably, or something that could close the gap that's tanky. Maybe something. Oh my god! Let's fucking go, baby! Come on now! Ancient 5, but I'm still an immortal player. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't have the physical skills, but you know what? My mind's sharp as a fucking tack. Pretenders right here, they're going to think about something probably. I would say Underlord is pretty good right now. I think it's okay against the Axe. You have good area of denial against him. They might go for another support or maybe even a mid laner. They're going to go for the Shadow Demon, another support. That's not a bad choice against the Axe as well. They're going to go for an Omni Knight. Honestly, I've seen some climb of the Omni Knight. I don't know if people are just watching old Slacks videos or if he's excited to be played again. You know, if something's changed. I'm not really sure. I don't read into what that hero does. Honestly, I don't know what he does except for feed in my games when he's on my team and just dominate when he's on the other team. You know what I mean? That's really all that happens. So let's get into it. Wilted Roses is going to go for a Clockwork. Very good support. And they're going to pick up a Timber Saw. They're going for the big mech boys. You know what I mean? Listen, if they had the Tinker right now, they would get that 3 mech like auto chests, and they would get the extra armor and HP regen, okay? But they didn't go with this time. Not real surprised because the Tinker's banned. They could go for more Goblin build with the Sniper, but I think they're going to miss out on it because they already have the Lena. Pretenders right here might want to pick up a break. They did ban the Hoodwink, which is pretty good against the Timber Saw. And I think Lena is pretty good against the Timber Saw too. She just attacks very fast, and Timber Saw early on is not going to build up as much stacks as you want to fight against it. Let's see what we got. Pretenders here. So this is probably a duo in the off lane. They're probably going to pick their 5 right now, who's going to fight an unknown person. Ooh, they pick up a Mirana. Are they going to go daytime Mirana here? Really? Okay. I wonder if Shadow Fiend is going to go the Blink build, or if he's going to go right. I feel like he has to go right click so he can get the Silver's Edge for the Timber Saw. Miranda goes light build, and then you need to pick something in this. Oh, do you pick a Primal Beast? Pretenders, are you queuing up for that? There's no way you do. That's like way too simple. Wilted Roses right here is probably picking up a 4 to go well with the Timber Saw. Honestly, a Lion wouldn't be too bad. They're going to go for a Leshrac. Ooh, I've seen support Leshrac. 5 Leshrac is kind of crazy. I played against it. It was fucking awful. You just build like a core because you just farm so fast. I would ban Primal right here. Ooh, Medusa's actually a good ban too. I would ban Primal as well. So Wilted Roses either has... Is this a mid-lesh? I think he can flex. I think he can flex Lesh. Oh, what do you pick here, Pretenders? They're thinking about what they want.
10 seconds to pick.
I think Primal does okay against Lesh if it is a mid-lesh or a mid-timber.
5 seconds. Hurry.
Because you just stomp the wave. Stomp the wave. And then you go and just farm somewhere else or go gank. And you have the break for Timbersaw and the Lena later with the Ags. Bans the Queen of Pain, so they don't think it's a mid-lesh. You ban the Queen of Pain, so is it a mid-Shadow Fiend? I don't think Primal cares about that. So what are you going to carry with? Spectre? No, Spectre's bad. You need something with a break. Primal's just too good here, I think. If this is a mid-Shadow Fiend and you banned the Queen of Pain, you're not going to go AM. I think that's too crazy. I feel like Spectre is your only other tanky option, which hates Timbersaw. Doesn't do well against that, and I don't think you can catch the Lena or the Lesh. They banned the Primal. What? So this has to be a mid-Shadow Fiend. It's got to be a mid-Shadow Fiend. And Wilted Roses. What are you banning right now? Okay, Pretenders. You have a Shadow Fiend who's going to jump in, ult everything, and start hitting hard with an axe. No, the axe jumps in, Shadow Fiend stands to the side and hits things, has the ult to scare away. What is going to jump in? Are you picking Slark? Slark actually wouldn't be too bad, I think. Especially against Timber, right? Because you hit and then you want to gain those stacks. Do you ban Slark? Wilted Roses. This is they have a lot of flex here. Actually, this is actually a really good draft from Wilted because they can flex any of their cores mid, and the Timbersaw can go in the off lane as well. He flexes there. Lena flexes to the safe lane. This is honestly really good, and the Lesh can be a support. I think you ban the Slark. Unless you want to pick the Slark, but I think that's a bad choice. Because you have a Clockwork in lane.
Radiant team are now
Monkey
picking.
King. Monkey King. Are you picking Lone Druid middle? That's like the only reason you would ban Monkey, right? Because why would you pick Monkey King and Shadow Fiend? He's just going to fear everybody out.
10
Unless this is
seconds
like a
to
carry
pick.
Marana. But then I still think I still think the Monkey
5
King is bad.
seconds. Hurry, hurry. Dire team pick. Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight. I have no idea where Wilted Roses is going. They've got 4 mid laners and a safe lane support. Okay, Pretenders right here.
Choose your hero.
Is this a carry Marana? He does go. He goes light build. He goes light build. I fucking called it. He's going Corrosive Dragon, which is a little different. Yesterday I saw a blue dragon. I've seen a red dragon. I think a lot of carries play. I think Juggo is a carry player, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I don't know if I've casted many of their games. I thought carry dragons go. That's it from Randy. I'm gonna read you what he wrote. Thank you for the follow. I think Red Dragon. Yes, he does. Okay, so it is a carry, dude. I'm fucking calling it, bro. I can't play at immortal level, but damn, am I fucking good? Holy shit. I think this is a carry Marana. This might be a 5 Venge, because I think usually Venge goes right click Venge will go the melee build, right? I mean, maybe he's feeling himself, but I don't know. This is also a weird Shadow Fiend set. I don't like it. It's like 2-in-1 because it's like the Arcana. I like neither one of these drafts. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Marana right now, so I'm gonna give this to Wilted Roses. I think they have the better draft overall. Has chat said anything? Okay, no, we don't know. 5 wins in a row. Level 30. Play something else. Jesus Christ. 100 heroes. You've got 1 in your bag. Okay. Can we say Puddler? All right, here we go. Did chat say anything? Okay, thanks. All right. Nice job. I'm excited to see what's going to be going on right here. We do already have pings going into the triangle right now. I think it was the Venge. Ooh, Clockwork has boots already. Interesting. I don't play enough Clockwork. I think it's probably a hero I like because you just run at people. We get a 5-man smoke in the top lane. They're going to be going top 2. Is he looking uphill for this? You know, you have a ward there. Okay. Usually you do that in Fountain so you can get your fresh mana, but this is why I'm only Ancient 5 and he's Immortal right now. You know? Gotta play on a different level, I'm telling you, and that's what that was right there. Put your spells on cooldown, just in case. No, honestly, does this have enough range? I don't care. I don't care. Fuck it. It looks like we're going to get 5-man smoke on a nothing, and I think we're just going to trade to run like the dogs you are. Nice. All right. Clockwork is going to be here. He's going to be running. They don't see him. Ooh, nice dodge. He's going to see him. He has cogs. Does he push back? Oh, he's got big cogs. Gets the stun on. Big arrow is going to land out. He gets the cogs onto 4. They're going to be pushing back, and they get a first blood onto the Marana. They're going to take 2 bounty runes and a big feed going to the Marana right now. I think this is a carry Marana. She's going to the top lane. She is. Ooh, interesting. I called this. God damn. I'm so good. And we got a Clockwork in the AFK. We're going to have Leshrac over here. He's going to throw some good damage out with his Diabolic Edict. This is what happened to me. Is just Leshrac ran at me with Diabolic Edict, and I hated my life. So I'm so sorry, Venge. This is an offlane Dragon Knight. Did they? I wonder if they swapped. Oh, they did. Axe is in the safe lane. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. We're going to introduce everyone that's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. As a caster, we only cheer for game number 3 in the playoffs and courier kills that happen on our map. In the bottom lane, we've got Yugo on the Dragon Knight for the side, and the mid lane is going to be top right now. Timbersaw taking a lot of damage. Does not die yet. All right, in the bottom lane, we've got Yogo on that Dragonite. Is going to be the carry for Wilted Roses. Going to be Peepo Pig Oink Maxer on the Leshrac, position 4. In the mid lane, we've got Rance on the Lena, taking some tower shots, taking a little bit of damage. And in the top lane, we've got that position 4, 5, and Dizzle Clockwork. And last but not least is going to be Marshall supporting himself, marshall.com, and you can get 10% off on anything on the site. All right, just mention lads and you'll be loving it. On the other side, we've got USS Guam is going to be that position 5 Omni-Knight for the side of Pretenders. Got to be a position 1 Ja on the Marana. In the mid lane, we've got Dooley on Shadow Fiend. This is actually a really good name. I like this. This is a good name. We got Mystery in the off lane, Axe. And last but not least is going to be Beast on that Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit is getting pushed out a little bit, but, you know, that's what's going to happen. Leshrac's going to get level 3. It's going to get even worse. It's kind of like old Gyrocopter when you maxed Q and really hated your life. So here we go. We're going to press that last hits and denies. I know we're going to get a stun onto the axe. Going to do a lot of damage. Stun from the Venge is going to return and not going to be able to catch up anything. So we're going to go look up. I know you guys like to see those last hits, and Marana is going to be in the top last hit right now at 15, followed directly by the Dragon Knight at 12, 13. Andy gets the flag creep. You love to see it. Back in the top lane, they did a decent amount of damage to the Timbersaw. He does have that bracer coming. No extra regen. Nice little push back by the Clockwork. He's playing a little pinball there. He's going to get some good damage onto the Marana. Marana is going to walk away with the Omni taking a lot of damage from that blade. They're going to be walking with the Courier. Clockwork trying to get away. They don't have the leap from the Marana. And she does have an arrow, but Timbersaw is going to put himself in between him and his Clockwork to keep him alive. So Marana's going to take a lot of damage there. You got to be really careful. In the mid lane, you do have the Lena taking some good damage from the Shadow Fiend, but the same is said for the Shadow Fiend. You know, they're just right-clicking each other down, down, down. All right? Like you're going in the club, you know what I mean? Hey, I throw it down in the club, all right? I'm just saying. Nice. Stolen by the creep there, the jungle creep. He's having a fantastic job. Good deny. And they're going to get a double stun. They're going to do some good damage to that level 2 diabolic call from the axe. Is going to call him back. They're going to do a lot of damage back onto the Lesh. They're going to turn around on the Venge. Venge is going to walk away, walks back in. He's going to get some right clicks out. They're going to right click onto the axe, but it's not going to happen. We're going to go into the mid lane right now. Shadow Fiend is going to be picking up this bottle, has it empty, and is going to be ready for the water rune. Nice little fortify. Is going to let them dive here. They're going to get a call onto the Lesh. Lesh is going to die underneath the tower, and that's it, buddy. You can't be too aggressive against these guys. All right, this ain't it. This ain't 82L, okay? You got to be aggressive here, but you got to know your limits. All right, we're going to go back in the mid lane. We do have Shadow Fiend going for the boots and the wand. I'm wondering what he's going to be building in the future. Did get a nice Iron Branch swap there to get that extra mana and health. If you don't know, if you're a lower level ranked player, all right, maybe you're immortal but not high enough to play in lads, all right. Nice courier by and Diddle there, playing like a goddamn gamer. You love to see it. He's going to be ran at, though. He does have that Battery Soul, which is going to put it on cooldown, but it's going to keep that Omni Knight away. Now, if you are a low-level player, all right, this Shadow Fiend dropping his Iron Branches is going to have lower stats when you use that health and mana. Going to get up, which is going to be helpful, get you more. It's a little thing you can do. Little things in life are going to get you more MMR. I'll tell you what. In the top lane, they're going to get burning all that Omni Knight mana right now. He's got to be careful. If you don't have enough for heal, you won't be able to save your Marana. She does have those 2 leaps, though. Right? They did lower it from 3 to 2, and it can be a little nerve-wracking. They do have a rotate from the Lesh to go onto the Marana. Marana is going to be here right now. They go on to the Omni Knight. Omni Knight is going to use that Mango. He's trying to get out. They have some good damage with that Diabolic Edict. Clockwork's going to run back into the Marana. Marana is going to get a leap. Tries to do enough damage, but is not able to do enough with Star Storm, and they're doing just fine walking away. In the bottom lane, we are going to see this Axe just manning up against this Dragon Knight. He's going to be walking away. He says, please don't spin on me, buddy. You know what I'm saying? In the mid lane, we're going to get a stun. Shadow Fiend is going to miss that first race. He's going to go for the second race. He's going to go for the third. He doesn't even need it. He gets that big wham, right click, and he takes him down on that Lena. He says, buddy, you better watch out. Now, you do have a great rotate from the Lesh there to steal the Illusion Rune, making sure that the Shadow Fiend cannot fill his bottle again. However, I will say, somebody that does this great. I love this play by Dooley right here. Samson and AD2L or RD2L and AD2L does this a lot. Will rotate to steal the bounty rune to fill the bottle whenever, especially when he plays primal mid. I love to see it in these kind of games as well. It just shows when lower level players do this, it means higher level players are going to do it as well, most likely, and it just reinforces the idea of what you need to do. Now, 7-minute rune. Let's look at the wisdom runes. We're going to go up here. We have the Clockwork stacking. I love to see it. I stacked 1900 camps last battle report. Lesh is going to be stealing this right here. He scanned out, made sure the Venge wasn't here, and looks like he's going to get away with murder right now. Stealing that wisdom rune is very important. We have the Shadow Fiend rotating back up. They're going to see him underneath the ward. Lena is getting pinged out by the Clockwork, I think, maybe just a little bit. The double push, and they're going to walk away on that Omni Knight. He doesn't have it. Mango anymore. He's going to go down. Nice job with the big Q from the Timbersaw. Going to take him down. We know why he's level 30 on it. We're going to get the stun from the Venge and the leap away, and he's going to get the kill. Nice job. Venge with the good rotate is going to take him down. In that mid lane, Shadow Fiend is going to be happy to just, you know, take some creeps. So, Shadow Fiend's going to rotate right here. They do have the vision. Lena kind of putting it out there, but I don't think they know. And we have a rotate from the Omni Knight to fill that bottle, too. Great plays. We have 2 rotate from the top. It is going to be that carry, Marana. Oh, she's going to ult. Okay, it is going to get some good damage on. They do have an arrow right now. They're not going to throw it, and the double pushback is going to steal that illusion by the Lena. Well played. So, good rotate by everybody on that minute 8 rune. They're going to ping out. Leshrac says, hey, we see somebody here. Marana is going to pick up the Javelin. They're pinging it out. They see the Omnia. Omnia is going to get cogs right now. They're going to have the little bit of pushback. But you have that nice repel, which is going to stop all that magic. They're going to throw the Blood Grenade, and they have the slow with the Diabolic Edict. He's going to go down. Nice job. Jump in from the Timbersaw. Is going to do a little bit. They have the arrow onto the Timbersaw, but it's going to be slowed. And they're going to jump in with the Clockwork. Jump down onto the low ground from the Marana. Marana is going to get stunned up by the Leshrac. They're going to turn around. They kill the Venge on the high ground. They're going to be looking to kill the Marana again. They have a chain. They do have a Q in a second. That Whirling Death is not going to do much. They have the Lena walking up to the high ground to fight the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to be walking away. Leshrac does have a stun in a second. If they can get anything off, they're going to Dragon Slave. They do have a ult, but they're going to walk away and try to just take these camps. Make sure nobody else is up here. The Marana is going to be here. You have the cogs right now. The Timbersaw is going to get that Whirling Death, and he's going to get that level 6. After diving that Marana, she's pinging her teammates. She says, hey, I'm in Discord. You need to help me, please. You know, this isn't just a regular game. And Dragon Knight is just having a blast down here. You know, he's turned into a big old dragon. You know what I mean? He's having it. He's loving it. And he's just going to keep going. You know what I mean? He's going to go for this armlet build, which we have seen a couple times. Lena is going to get screamed at with the stun. They're going to do some good damage, and the Shadow Fiend is going to take that kill. Well played. Nice job. Good setup by everybody there. The Venge stun into the Shadow Fiend ult. Great choice. And I assume Shadow Fiend is going to go for a Blink Dagger, but might go for the right-click build because you do have the Axe on the call. Axe right now does not have a blink. He's going to go for the Blade Mail instead, which he can walk in and just ult people. Or just to call people. It is the 10-minute mark right now. Okay, I say it all the time. You want to be at roughly 50 last hits at the 10-minute mark, okay? If you're there, you're feeling good. And we see most of the cores are there or above. Now, the second thing you want to look at, we get a stun from the Lena onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is taking a lot of damage. Does have that bottled shield rune, but is going to get a heal from the Omni Knight instead, and is going to take these. Net worth. You want to be over 3,500 net worth with those 50 last hits. We do see everybody is above, just barely on the Lena, but you know what I mean? She's okay. We're going to go into the jungle right now. We see the Omni Knight is fighting the Clockwork. He's going to be bounced around everywhere. Timbersaw is going to jump in with the Timber Chain. He's going to die. He has that whirling death, and you got to be careful. Twisted Chakram is going to come out. They do have the Clockwork running in. He has the hook shot. Nice job. He's going to land it. They're going to get a stun onto the Shadow Fiend. He's going to try to walk away, but you have all the damage come out. He's going to die, but they're going to get a double kill from the Shadow Fiend with the death, and they're going to jump away with the Timbersaw TP. They're going to throw the arrow onto the Lena. Lena is going to get the dodge out. They have the call from the axe. He's going to hit it right here. Nice job. He's going to turn around, and he gets the no dunk, but that's all right. Good right clicks from the Mirana there, rotating on the teammate, making sure everybody's going to get what they need out of this game. He says, look, buddy, I know you're not alone, and you can tell by me being there with you. All right, here we go. Nice. You love to see it. Venge is going to TP in the mid lane. Does have that trusty shovel. I love this. Even as a core, I love the trusty shovel. It feels really good right now, honestly. It felt good last patch, but it feels even better now. In the bottom lane, they're going to be looking for the axe. They have 3 right here. They're going to get the cogs. Not going to land the cogs. And if they did, I think the Diabolic Edict with the ult probably would have killed. The Dragon Knight did rotate over as well, which is a little bit of wasted time for him. But they have 4 people down here in this bottom lane, so they're probably just going to take the tower. We're going to look at some items real quick. They are going to take this stack on the axe. He's going to feel very good about this, right? He's at, what, 54? Barely, like 53? I mean, that's what stacking does for you right there, right? Look at this. Great net worth. Here we have the Clockwork coming up. He's going to be running with the Timbersaw and the Leshrac hook shot onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is... No, they have the swap out onto the Clockwork. Shadow Fiend is going to get repelled right now. He throws the ult. They're going to be running away. They have the stun onto the Lesh. Lesh is going to take a lot of damage, and they're going to dunk onto the Clockwork. They're going to get a stun onto the Axe. Axe is going to get body blocks. He's going to look for the dunk now. He's going to go down. Timbersaw over here. He's going to throw the chain out. He's going to throw the Chakram out. Shadow Fiend is going to try to TP, but he's going to go down to the right click of the Timbersaw. He hits him with that claw right in the fucking throat. He says, hey, buddy, I know you can't breathe, so you're going to go down for the count. Dragon Eye is going to pop that hole right now. He says, hey, buddy, I know we want to take this tower, and my big old dragon self's going to rip my shirt off. I'm going to have no pants after this like the Hulk, and I'm ready to take this. The tower is going to go down. They love to see it. Anyways, we're going to go back to some items right now. Just kidding, in the mid lane, we do have the Lesh being a little aggressive. Clockwork is going to go for a Solar Crest. What the fuck? Okay, Okay, anyways, Clockwork is going to go for the Solar Crest. I do like this item. It's going to be super helpful for the Dragon Knight, who does have some slower attack speed, and just help boost him up while he gets these next few items. Timbersaw does go for the Kaya. Great choice. You get a lot of mana regen and mana spell amp. I mean, it's just a fantastic item for the Timbersaw. You know, you love to see it. Lena's going to go for the Gleipnir. Does have that Javelin, so you're going to get those procs, get that extra 60 bonus magical damage. So super good. Just to get some damage out, get some last hits. They are not going to be able to catch the Mirana out here. They do have the double vision, the Ward on the high ground, and the Watcher in the camp. So, okay. Last on the list is going to be the Dragon Knight in this bottom lane. Kind of left alone for a long time. Okay, he's going to be picking up this Blitz Knuckles, and this is what it builds into. The Oblivion Staff, that Monkey King Bar, or the Shadow Blade. Because he does have that Cornucopia queued up, most likely going to be that Orchid after the Oblivion Staff. You'll love to see it. In the mid lane, we do have 5 from the Dire side. 4 smoked up right now. The only person not smoked up is that Mirana. They're going to walk into the Timbersaw. They're walking around. They get scanned. God! Dude, Wilted Roses is playing really well right now. Axe is looking to call. They're going to break on the trees. He's going to walk right into the trees. Gets no call because of the cogs. onto the Clockwork. Are they going to go for the Courier? No, the Courier is going to get dodged right now. You have the Lena on the low ground. Is going to get it. Stunned from the Dragon Knight's going to be here. They have the hook shot onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to throw the ult again. No, he's going to get stunned again. He's going to get right click down by the Lena, and he's going to go down. They do have the dunk onto the Lash Rack. Hook shot is, or the chain does miss. They do kill the Omni Knight. They're going to get a stun from the Venge onto the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to jump with the chain. They do look for another right here. They have no hook shot for another 40 seconds. And they're going to get a call from the Axe onto one. They're going to have the jump in, and the Mirana is going to go down with that big chain. And the tip goes out. They're going to get one. They're going to get five. It's an unstoppable Timbersaw. They couldn't do anything. It was insane. Well played. And great over here. If you didn't see it, they had the hook shot to stop the Shadow Fiend. They waited for him to start channeling his ult again, and then they threw the stun on top of him. They waited for him to start channeling his ult again, and they just blew his load all over him, making sure he didn't get anything off. You love to see it, and I'm glad we get to see some great gameplay like this. The Shadow Fiend probably not feeling the same way. He's probably hoping for a little bit less that's just put on him, but this is what I was worried about the Shadow Fiend was, you know, hey, what are you going to do, you know, after setting something up like this, right? You know, the Axe calls, and then what do you do after? Or, you know, if the Axe misses the call like he did last fight, right? And you blink in right after hoping for the best. You're kind of stuck on the outside. You know, they're just going to turn on you until you get a BKB, so. Omni Knight is going to go for a 4-staff and then a Glimmer Cape. Now, I do love my supports who just want to live, right? This is super important, getting these living items to be able to push himself or teammates around, give the Glimmer Cape to himself or teammates. We'll probably go maybe a mech or something else that'll keep him alive. Maybe even the E-Blade. They're going to jump in with the DK ult onto the Omni Knight. He's going to go down to the Leshrac damage. Nice job. Good rotate by them. Big pick as well. Venge is going to be rushing the Ags right here. And I do get it because the Venge is dying almost every fight, and you can really start fights with the Axe as well. I think they do need it. They're going to get the Orchid, and Venge is just dead. However, with a game like this, I don't know if you're going to be able to get it off. They're going to miss the call onto anybody else. They're going to get a hook shot on the backside. They're going to try to get away. The Axe is doing a lot of damage right now. He does have that DD. Mirana's going to be farming the cogs right here. She has that ult running. Is she going to get caught by the Dragon Knight? Dragon Knight is going to see her, has the stun and the Orchid right now. He's going to get a lot of damage out. They have the Clockwork, is not going to be able to catch. He has the Flare to slow, and he catches with the cogs! And they're going to go down. No! They're going to get a Shadow Fiend as well. He's going to be stunned in the mid lane with the Laguna Blade. They're trying to do anything. He has the Dragon Slave. He's going to ult in the mid lane, and he's going to turn back around. He has 1, 2... He's going to look, jump from the Dragon Knight. He gets the silence off. They're going to get the stun from the Lena. Big call from the Axe. He's going to get a dunk on one. They're going to go get the swap. They're going to try to look for the Dragon Knight. They're going to walk away. They do have a blink call from the Axe up in 7 seconds. They're going to go after the Venge. They know how squishy she is. The Clockwork is back here ready to go. They're doing a lot of damage. They do get the cogs on him. He's going to go down. I'm sorry. The big jump through. Oh, God. The Timbersaw just being this. And on the backside, you have the Leshrac just chasing down this Omni Knight. And he's just like, please, sub with Prime. I can't do anything else. I need those Bezos bucks to get through this game. He's just doing so much to him. Now, he is wasting a lot of time. I'm going to be honest. This is kind of crazy. He does run out of mana, and honestly, I think you kill him with Diabolic Edict. There you go, yep. Well played. They did kill the Timbersaw and gave up a lot of gold. I don't know if you saw that. It was 649 and a unstoppable streak to the Axe. So he's going to be feeling good. Almost has the BKB. Jump Orchid onto the Shadow Fiend, who stayed a little too long and is going to die. Not really surprised. He kind of crazy out there, but here we go. Venge going for the Ags. I do think it is important. However, I wonder if she wants to switch it up this game because I don't think you're going to get it when you need to. And they're just running at you, right? You just have to find farm, and so does everybody else. Mirana does have the Gleipnir, is going to go for the Blink Dagger next. And Shadow Fiend does go for the Yashikaya and then goes for the double Blink Dagger. Now, you might say this is crazy, but the Blink Dagger gives you 1200 range, I believe. Yeah, 1200 range. You can make Blink Dagger into double Blink. Big jump in from the Dragon Knight is going to get the silence onto the Omni Knight. Omni Knight's going to try to get away. We do get the kill. Axe is going to go onto the Lena. Lena is going to die. There we go. We're going to turn around onto the nice hookshot lands on in. The Leshrac did die, so it's going to be a 2-for-1 right now. The Clockwork is going to get called. They do get the Gleipnir. They're going to get a kill. And Turnaround is going to be getting a 2-for-2. The Venge is going to die over here, unfortunately, underneath the Vision. They're going to ping out. Very good plays here. Playing underneath the tower, getting a triple piece. You love to see it. So, like I was saying before, Shadow Fiend is going to get that first Blink Dagger. It's going to give you 1200 range. Now, it sounds like a myth, but you know what? You get that second Blink Dagger, and it's going to upgrade to double Blink. You're going to have 2 swords back-to-back, hilt to hilt, and you're going to get an extra 600 range on your Blink Dagger. Okay? It's very good. We'd like to see it. Shadow Fiend, I feel like knows there's a Timbersaw here. Timbersaw knows there's a Shadow Fiend, and they're going to walk away. They know the Dragon Knight's here. They're looking for a swap. Big call from the Axe. Swap onto the low ground. Shadow Fiend ult is going to land. Hook shot in. Kills the Dragon Knight. And there we go. Nice. Timbersaw underneath the tower, but he's going to TP away. They're going to be looking to grab the Lesh right here, but he's going to walk away. He's very fast, too. He's at 370. Axe is at 400, though. He's chasing. You know what I mean? And you get some nice D-wards here from the side of Pretenders. Okay. Axe does go for the BBB build. Now, this is not the Better Business Bureau, even though I know you think it is. This is the Blink Blade Mail BKB build. All right. I've coined this term, and if you hear that, TI, remember who told you. It's me. That's right. Axe can go either the Blink Blade Mail BKB or the BBE, that Blink Blade Mail, and E-Shroud. Now, E-Shroud, probably pretty good this game, but I think the BKB is better. I think you just need nice steal there from the Axe. Honestly, I think you just need the BKB for the disables. Very good for the Axe, and not a whole lot goes through BKB this game. Hookshot does, though, right? So Hookshot goes through BKB, but honestly, if that's what you're worried about, it's worth getting. Unless you're like an Enigma or something, but anyways, nice. Okay, we're looking pretty good net worth-wise. The Dragon Knight is at the top of the net worth. We do have a smoke on 4 right now. Shadow Fiend is the only one not smoked, but, you know, he's ready to farm. I think he's going to bait a little on this tower. Nope, Mirana is also going to bait on this tower, I guess. Okay. The Radiant side has let up a little bit on the aggressiveness, which I don't know if we want to see. They have been losing a couple fights, though. And they're going to Rosh on the Dire side. While they do this, we're going to look on the Radiant side. Clockwork is going to be going for a Ags shard into the Ags. All right, he does go for the big cogs. Timbersaw is going to go for a Sanj and Kaya. They're going to take this tier 2 tower. I think they knew the Rosh was going on. They're going to clear out these trees. Make sure nobody's TPing in. They're going to have 1 TP from the Axe. And they're going to go through the portal. There we go. I like this. They see him, though. They see the rotate. Lena is going to be going. They do immediately kill the Mirana. No, the repel stops a lot of damage. She's going to walk away. They are going to try to kill the Lesh right here. Jump in is going to kill the Lesh. The turnaround. Timbersaw jumps in. They do have a lot of damage on the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to Q the gate, but is not going to complete it. And they're going to chain and kill one. Axe is going to pop that BKB. Arrow is going to not land. They're going to turn around. They kill the Venge on the backside. They're going to go back into the lane. They have a taunt from the Axe. They're going to get a right click onto the Clockwork. They're going to jump in. Then they're going to kill the Axe with the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to throw that Yules onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to go down with a burst right now. They do not have a Laguna Blade, but honestly, I don't think they're going to need it. They haven't worked it. They have a stun, and they're going to get a kill on that. Big Shadow Fiend underneath that tier 2. Great fight by Wilted Roses. Absolutely fantastic right now. I mean, they're playing so well. And honestly, I can tell why people have been... Look, people have been messaging. I'm not going to say who, but people have been messaging me. You know, they said, hey, this is the team to watch. This is the team to let you know, you know. And on the other side, right, I had people message me saying, hey, Pretenders, they're the team to watch, right? They're the team going all the way. So we've got some Titans today in Lads right now, and I'm excited. I get to share it with you guys today. This is exciting. Timbersaw does go for the E-Shroud. We haven't seen that yet. And then we just saw the Yules pick up. And the Kaya Sanj. Fantastic choices. Does have that slow resistance. Lots of mana regen. Honestly, great item for the Timbersaw. Other offlaners like this as well are going to be really enjoying this item. Leshrac is going to go for the Guardian Greaves into the Yules. I like this. He needs a lot of mana regen. Is going to try to keep his team alive with the Guardian Greaves. Is able to chase down those weaker supports like the Omni Knight and the Vengeful Spirit, who just can't get away. Right? Like, they can't get away from somebody chasing them down at 425 movement speed. The Omni Knight only works. He only runs at 390. The Venge runs even at the 390 as well. So it's really rough on people like that. Lena is going to go for a BKB as well. Has that Gleipnir finished with the Dragon Lance. I love to see it. And is going to pick up the Satanic. So wants that extra health regen using that lifesteal whenever you pop it. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. We do have them going on the Lesh. Lesh making space right now by giving his life for the cause. Dragon Knight is going to be going for the Blink Dagger, S&Y, and then the Bloodthorn. I assume he's going to go Bloodthorn and then maybe AC or even Daedalus. He does some good damage. He has some good attack speed, especially with the Solar Crest. I could see either one of these items go in that direction. So I think Daedalus might be the better choice because you have the big hits and you are the carry. He's pretty tanky already, especially with the armlet, giving that extra health. He's going to jump in onto the Venge. Venge, I'm sorry for your loss. Orchid, no, has the stun and is going to immediately walk away. Ooh, okay. I feel like he probably could have killed there, right? Maybe he's just a little nervous, but a little shy boy. Big call onto the from the Axe onto the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight's going to take a lot of damage. They're going to get a root right here. They're going to BKB on the Mirana. Hookshot did land as well. They're going to turn around. They do have the BKB from the Axe. They're going to jump in with the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to get stunned right there. They're going to get the Gleipnir onto the Omni Knight. Omni Knight is just going to die. There you go. They do throw the Glinda Blade. Jump in from the Dragon Knight. He's going to get a stun onto the Venge. Venge is going to turn around and die as well. They're going to get the Tier 2 tower. They're going to jump and do not kill the Mirana, who had the leap to get away. And honestly, this game is not feeling very good for Pretenders. You know what I mean? Oh, you have a nice cut from the Axe right here. Is going to stop those creeps. He's going to get caught right here. Is going to get stunned. Taking a lot of damage from the Lesh right now. If he gets slowed by the Timbersaw, that's his life. Nice job. And they're going to be picking up the Illusion Rune, which can be pretty good on the Lena, who does turn back around for it and has the bottle as well. But all those illusions are going to get some good attack speed as well. I don't think the Fiery Soul stacks carry over, but just regular attack speed is pretty nice. Axe does have his courier coming around, and he's gonna cut the wave with the courier. You don't see this often, but look at this, right? He's gonna be over here, and nice courier, and that's all. Taking a second courier there, and they take it. Oh, swap onto the Dragon Knight underneath the tier 4s. You're gonna go down. Nice job. Good swap from the Venge there. Does have the Ags right now. He's going to be chasing out like a crazy man. Leap from the Mirana. Does not get a catch. They're going to get the BKB from the Lena. Hookshot in. Does not land, but they're going to get a kill onto the Venge. Venge does have a stun and the swap right now. They're going to get a stun from the Leshrac onto the Venge. Venge is going to take a lot of damage. She needs to get out of this. They're going to heal with the Omni Knight, and nice. I told you, these illusions are kind of scary. They have some good attack speed, some good damage. You gotta be careful about it. Mirana is gonna pop that ult. Pop that ult. They're gonna BKB on the Axe. They're gonna catch the Timbersaw, who immediately takes it one step away. Swap in. They're gonna get a lift on. He's gonna use. And big ult from the Shadow Fiend lands on 3 right now. They're gonna be walking after the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is gonna get caught by the Axe. He's gonna get the dunk. Not gonna get the dunk. He's gonna walk away. They're gonna be looking for something else. They do have a call in 5 seconds. Big catch onto the Lesh. Lesh is gonna have a stun. No, is not gonna be able to get it because of the stuns. Jetpack away from the clockwork. They have a blink call from the axe. Nice job. It is going to land. They have no mana on the axe to get the dunk, so they're just going to get the kills the old-fashioned way. They said, hey, you know what? Beat him up, take his life, and we're good to go.
Middle tower has fallen.
So, hey, you love to see it. You love to see it. I love to see it. On the other side, right, Dragon Knight, like I said, is going to be picking up one of those items, hopefully. Omni Knight does go for the Force Staff and is going to go for the Greaves, like I said. Probably the mech next. Be able to dispel stuff. Good healing. You like to give the mana out. It's just a great item overall. So, Venge is going to be building a Vlad's, most likely. This is what it looks like they're building. I don't know what else they'd be building with these items. And that's it. Who's in the mid lane? Axe is in the mid lane. You're crazy for this. Ooh. Nice. Does have a ward here, so it does have a little bit of vision ideas. But honestly, I wonder if they threw a rocket flare if they would have caught him. If they just waited like 3 seconds. Omni Knight. Omni Knight. Marana is going to go for the BKB with the Gleipnir and then picks up the Manta style afterwards. They're going to draw a direct line to the Shadow Fiend. They say, hey, let's go do this. Roche is not up for another at least 30 seconds. They flare it. They know Roche isn't up right now. They're going to jump in the lane onto the Venge. Venge is going to die. I'm sorry for your loss. But does come back as a real Venge. He's going to get the swap on. Gets the stun on another. Has the Yules up. Stun. Boom. 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 Nice job. Shadow Fiend is going to be fast as fuck boy like Keemstar. He's going to be running. Run, 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 run. All right. And are they going to defend this tier 2? They do see the axe going through the mid lane because of the ward on the high ground here. Nice ward. I will say Dire has some vision on the map. Right, you were just down here, so this makes sense. However, something like this doesn't make sense in a game like this because your cores aren't farming down here and the enemy team is not playing down here, right? So you're just wasting a ward right here for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody on the enemy team is on your side of the map for almost the entire game. Gotta be worried about stuff like this. Marana's gonna go through the portal right as the Dragon Knight shows up. Does have that Iron Talon. Iron Talon. Okay, Vengeful Spirit is going to go for the Vlads. Alright. Marana picks up the BKB. Gleipnir and has something on the courier, which is going to be the Manta style we talked about. Shadow Fiend does go for the Blink Yasha Kaya ult build instead. It's strange he stopped for these 6 and didn't stop for the 6 in the bottom lane. But anyways, we don't judge here. So the Blink is going to allow, or the Yasha Kaya is going to allow for the faster ultimate. So Blink ult will only take, what is it, cast speed bonus plus 25%. Ooh, they catch the Lesh here. Arrow? Nice. He's going to land. They're going to get the raises. He's going to go down. They're going to TP to the outpost? Nope. TPs to the tier 3 tower. They're going to find the Timbersaw here. He's kind of alone. He's going to swap. Has another chain in like 3 seconds. So this is kind of... It is hard to hold this man down. They have Gleipnir is going to miss because he has the blink away. Axe went to look for the call, but was not able to get it. Aegis does go down to the Dragon Knight while that was all going on. And we have the Shadow Fiend, like I said. Oh, goes to the Ags. Okay, yeah, this makes sense because you're going for the magic build. Last but not least is going to be this Axe. Axe is going to go for Ags after the BKB, which is interesting, but to each his own. It is going to apply that debuff on spin, which is actually not bad when you have the Dragon Knight and the Lina, and the Dragon Knight attacks pretty quickly. So if you can call, you know, the Lina and the Leshrac in the same one, it'll be pretty good. I don't think it's very good against Lina specifically or the DK because of the way they're building, but people like the Timbersaw or the Lesh or the Clockwork probably going to be a little upset about this Ag's Scepter pickup by the X. So nice. All right, we're going to watch the axe for a little bit. I got to get some water. Gotta stay hydrated, you know? Like in these long games, okay? You know, me, like a whole lot of other people, I love to play some Dota 2 all day and just be a degenerate. But you know what? Between matches, stand up, stretch, you know, get a glass of water, go to the bathroom, go stand outside on the balcony, you know, pretend to smoke a cigarette, come back inside, feel pretty good about yourself, get a little stretch in, feel nice, drink some water, replenish, right? Your body, I was told by my immortal captain in the RD2L season that your body is like 85% water. He said, you know, you got to make sure to replenish between games. Leshrac does have a blink here. They're looking to take this high ground right now. They take it pretty quickly. And they're going to swap onto the DK. Arrow is going to land as well. They do have the ult from the Rana, doing a lot of damage. Big call from the Axe is going to be on the backside. They get a stun. Is going to get the dunk onto the Lina. They're going to get the Shadow Fiend ult as well. The Dragon Knight is here. He's about half health. He's going to pop that Satanic. He's going to be filling up a lot right now. They're going to jump in. They're going to be getting some good damage now. They have the Repel. They're going to turn on to the big stun. That's the Aegis down with the call from the Axe. Timbersaw wants to go to the high ground. He's trying to get a little vision out. Dragon Knight is going to get caught right here. He's going to get stunned up. He's going to do a lot of damage with the Mirana. Big call from the Axe is going to go on the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to get pulled back a little bit. They're going to do a lot of damage. They have the Yules right now. Dunk from the Axe is going to be here, and they don't need it. Timbersaw almost takes 2 out of the fight, but the only thing lost there was the Venge in a tier 3 tower. Pretenders. Maybe they're pretending to lose this game. Maybe they're pretending to, you know, drink water this entire game, and now they're coming back. You love to see it. Mirana doing so much. She's doing more damage in this fight than the entire side of Wilted Roses. I mean, look at that damage. 12,800. Shadow Fiend doing some good damage too. Axe getting those great calls, called 3 times. You can't let this happen. The Venge Axe doing fantastic work. Has the Vlads as well. Lesh is going to be here. They're going to throw the arrow. Nice. Right as it lands, he has the stun from the Venge as well, and you're going to get the kill. You're too crazy. Look, I said it before. I'm going to say it again. This is not 82L. You can't just run under towers like this. They're not going to let you do it, all right? Come on now, get a grip. I love you, girl. You what?
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. No
Put your
more
legs
middle
up.
tower for Radiant.
Yes. All right. So, the Wilted Roses is feeling it right now. I mean, let's look at this net worth graph, right? I mean, they were starting 69, right? Up by a good amount, 15K. And now they're starting to drop and drop and drop and drop, you know? So you got to be worried about this. And they're going to be stealing this Tormentor, you know? Going to go to the Axe, which is going to eat even worse. You get that call upgrade, which is going to make the battle hunger to anybody that gets called. And he's getting some great calls on. Even if it's just 1 or 2 people, it can be super important because he gets that extra armor and slow. Yep. Or no, he doesn't get extra armor. He gets, well, he gets slow and damage, right? Yeah. So, and the damage is multiplied by the armor. Yeah, you know, I will say right now, MVP for the side of Pretenders is probably this Axe Mystery. He's going to get the blink away. They're going to catch the Venge. I'm sorry for your loss. He's going to die twice. He's practically dead. Yep, there you go. Just give away the second life. That's okay. They are going to get a nice flare. They get a stun into the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to get repelled right now. He's going to get a healed up. He's going to get force staff. He pops the BKB. He pops the ult. He's going to get it all onto 3. He's going to walk away. The Axe to jump in from the Timbersaw. He does have to blink. They're going to get over to get away. Slow onto the Omni Knight. Omni Knight is going to use that Glimmer Cape. They're going to get a slow again. They have the Yules with the slam of the Sentry. He's going to go down, and I'm telling you what. Those Sentry wards win wars, you know. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, back to being hydrated, okay? I had a captain in my RD2L season told me, hey, listen, young blood, you gotta stay hydrated. Your body's like 85%. You gotta drink a little water in between games, you know, when you're dead, all right? Stretch. Every time we won a game, which was 90% of the time, he made us all get up, get on cam, and stretch, all right? So it was the best part of my RD2L season. Loved it. And you know what? That's what builds camaraderie. Stretching on cam with the boys. You know what I mean? Love to do it. Or ladies. You know, we have no preferences here. I just use the boys as like a gender-neutral term to influence, include everyone. So, nice. We love to see it. All right, let's go through some items right here. Timbersaw is going to be going for the Shiva's Guard and is going to go for the Lincolns next. I like to see it. Probably going to get the Lincolns for the Venge swap or stun. Probably so he can throw it on other people. He does have that Lotus as well queued up. Clockwork is going to go for a Halberd, which is interesting. I hate this item because you can just BKB it off. And most of the time, you're going to be using it while people are fighting. So they already have the BKB running, right? Because it doesn't pierce BKB. So it's interesting. Leshrac is going to go for a Blink Dagger and then has the Ghost Scepter. Most likely because the Mirana and Shadow Fiend are doing a lot of damage. And you can also, you can probably get the E-Blade later on and it really helps his ult. But honestly, I'd rather see the Nihilism up for him. Alina. Gonna have the Satanic. We didn't see it last time. Oh, they're gonna come through the portal. They don't know about it. They're gonna jump on. Oh, Lesh is dead. Okay. They're gonna get one. They're gonna be looking for a second right here. They're gonna see the Timbersaw. They see the Lina. They're gonna see 3, 4. They jump in. Timbersaw is gonna get stunned up. Does have the swap out. Nice. He's gonna get swapped. Might game just crash? Oh my god. Okay, well, that fight was so intense that the game literally broke. All right, here we go. Let's get back into it. All right. So I don't know what happened there, but that's all right. We're going to go back into the mid lane. They're going to be jumping on the Timbersaw. They do have a lot of damage. They're going to be jumping in with the hook shot onto the Shadow Fiend. Turn around. Axe call onto is going to get the Shadow Fiend. It's going to turn around onto the Timbersaw. Dunk, and he's going to look for a second dunk. It's going to be on cooldown. That's okay, though. They're going to turn onto the tower. Pretenders. Pretending to lose this game. They crashed my game, and now they're going to win. This is insane. Holy shit. I can't believe my game crashed. Dude, it's insane. All right, there we go. We're going to be looking. Venge is going to get silenced right here. They're going to do a lot of damage. We do have the Dragonite. Big jump in from the Shadow Fiend is going to turn on to the Lina. Lina is going to be fighting the Axe. Hookshot in from the Clockwork, and Lina's going to fight and die onto 4. They're going to turn around. Juggernaut is, or Dragonite. My game crashed again. Okay, well, there we go. Good game, well played, was called by Wilted Roses right there, so we will be launching back in this one. So, good game, and well played by Pretenders. I mean, they played fantastic, and the last 10 minutes was actually insane. So, let's get into game number 2.